back to another episode of Lauren's Take. It is 2022. We are vibing. I will be 20 in less than 2 months. It's a lot, y'all, but even though I'm extremely late with this video is my Christmas book haul because, of course, it is, yeah. So, before we get started, please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed already, and let's get into it. Right, so I have a lot of different books. I counted them up. I believe there are 15, I believe. They're all different types of books. Most of them are a part of a series. Like 5 of them are a part of the exact same saga. But yeah, I'm really excited to finally get into it, start it off, I just realized that the book that I have them all over the place, but we're just going to get started. And the first book that I got was Amanda Gorman's Call Us What We Carry. I've already started reading this. Amanda Gorman is an absolute queen, absolute queen. And I've just started recently getting really into poetry because of a poetry class I just took in college. So this is a phenomenal book. Please check it out. I am not far, but I've read about 40 pages of it so far. So yeah, it's really good. So that was one of the first books that I got. Next, I think I'll just do this. I got the Shadow and Bone franchise, the series. Here it is, all 3 books. I have them on Kindle, but I wanted to make sure I had the handheld books because, of course, I'm definitely going to be rereading these again. So I was really excited to finally get these in my possession because, obviously, but yeah. So, okay, got to do some reorganizing. This is going to be a very unorganized book haul, but we're going to do it. Next book that I got is The Voting Booth for Brandy Colbert. You guys know I read this at the beginning of last year. I think it was one of the first books that I read during the year. And I was, my journey last year was to read more books by Black authors. And this is, of course, my first book that I chose. And I read this in less than a day. If you have not read this book, what are you doing with your life? It's so good. I'm so glad I have my own paperback copy. I have been so tempted to reread it before I finish my books. I'm trying to finish the books that I haven't read yet and before I reread. And there's so many books I'm going to reread. I think this year is going to be a reread year. But yes, I finally got this in my possession, so I'm really excited about that. All right, the next book is So Many Beginnings, a Little Women remix. I saw this on Amazon just scrolling through and I was like, I need to read this now. So I finally got it, so I'm really excited to check this one out. This is a book I haven't read yet, but I loved Little Women when I first read it when I was like 2nd grade, I believe, or right before I went to 2nd grade. So I'm really excited to see what this is going to be about. It's probably going to be sad because we know how Little Women ends, but I'm excited about this. This is going to be really cute, really great. A Song of Wraiths and Ruin, and A Psalm of Storms and Silence. I have the ARC of this, but I wanted the actual copy, of course, so I got both of them for Christmas. By Roseanne A. Brown. You guys know I finished this one last year. I really enjoyed it once I got into it and everything, and I'm currently reading this. I'm only like 60 pages in, but it's good so far. I'm loving it. I was so sad I wasn't able to actually read the ARC, but I had it in my disposal. I just didn't get to read it till later, but yes, that was the next book that I read. The next book I have is Replacement, starring Jack the Ripper. I'm on the 3rd book, but I never finished it, but I wanted this copy again because I could not find my original copy. So I asked for this so I can have the first 3 at least. I don't have the 4th one, which is Capturing the Devil, but it is what it is, but we're going to keep going. Okay, next book is Excuse Me While I Ugly Cry by Joya Godfrey. This is her first book. I read this last year as well. Absolutely loved it because I felt like I could connect to our MC here, Quinn. Yeah, it's been a while since I read it, so I had to remember her first name, but I remember really enjoying this book. It was really good. It was just, it was the vibe. It was the vibe. And I really think you should check this one out. It came out last year in May, I believe, and I really enjoyed it, so I wanted it for Christmas, and here we go. Okay, next book on my list, or next book that I got, Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I just finished this book, actually, not too long ago. I think it was probably a couple months ago. I think I finished it in November. But of course, I needed my actual handheld copy. It was so good, you guys. OMG. It was really, 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 really good. And I was so triggered by the ending. I was just like, but then again, this is Snow. This is Snow. President Snow. He's horrible. But it was kind of cool to see this story because I was like, I really wonder how she's going to switch this around to make it seem better. But anyway, yeah. The next two, Kia Skies and Real Wolves. So as you guys know, I've read both of these books. Like I read Shadow and Bone last year. I read them actually through Kindle and Audible, kind of going back and forth because I was actually reading them while I was working this last summer. And so it was really nice to just be able to listen to these books. Absolutely loved them. Loved the ending of this one. And you know, the way it ended, I'm like, we may need another book. I don't know. So Lee, I'm here for you, girl. And I'm actually going to probably make another video after this one, kind of talking about the new casting announcement in Shadow and Bone. So check that out and everything. And yeah, so yes, to the next ones that I got. I'm like completely surrounded by books right now, but it is totally chill because that's my happy place. I'm on my last two books now. It's gonna be great. Okay. Children of Virtue and Vengeance by Tomi Adeyemi. As you guys know, this is the second book in the Orisha Chronicles. Just found out that the new movie series is actually going to be through Paramount Pictures. So I'm excited to see what happens with that. But this is the second book. I have finished this, I think I finished this early 2021 or in 2020. I don't remember. But I finally have the book in my hand. So I was really excited about that. And finally, not last but not least, Six Crimson Cranes by Elizabeth Lim. I started reading this book, but I never got to finish it because I kept doing it through library and I was in school and wasn't able to finish it, but I was enjoying it enough that I wanted it as a handheld. So this is another book that I got for Christmas. Okay, you guys, that sums up my video. This is probably one of the quickest Lauren Stakes videos I've ever filmed. I'm proud of myself for finally finalizing it because you guys know it has been a process, a struggle. It's been everything. But yeah, we are finished here. Thank you for watching. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up. Don't give it a thumbs down if that's just rude. Also, subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And I shall see you in the next one, which is probably going to be either I'm going to film it right now or I'm going to film it tomorrow. Either way, be on the lookout for my next video talking about the casting announcement for season 2 of Shadow and Bone. They just started filming. Cannot wait. I don't know how I feel. I'm kidding. I'm feeling better than I was when it first came out. I literally saw it as soon as it came out. So I've been able to sit with it for a few hours and I think I can like compile it into a video. So make sure to check that out. But thank you for watching this video and I'll see you in the next one. Adios.